飞行学员 Max 第一次驾驶塞斯纳152飞机，就遇到飞行教练癫痫发作，昏倒驾驶舱。此时飞行的巡航高度为3500英尺。以下是 Max 和空管人员之间的对话。
Emergency. This is Tango Foxtrot Romeo. Can you hear me?
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, Jandakot Tower. I can hear you. What's the problem?
I can't hear you very well. Can you hear me?
Do you have a transponder on board?
I can hear you very well. I'm going to decrease my engine so I can hear you a little bit better.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, do you know what your altitude is?
Can you hear me?
Romeo, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Tango Foxtrot Romeo, do you know where your transponder is? Tango Foxtrot Romeo, are you familiar with how to operate the airplane?
Very, very light. This is my first lesson.
Instructor at the moment, are they unconscious?
He's leaning over my shoulder. I'm trying to keep him up, but he keeps falling down.
Just on the aircraft. The first thing we're going to do is make sure that the wings stay level and that you keep consistent speed and consistent altitude.
At the moment, my altitude is 1,900.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, Roger. Do you know if you have a transponder on board? Do you know what that is?
Copy that, I do.
Okay, do you know what it's reading right now?
What's that, sorry?
What's the numbers on the transponder?
Can you repeat that, please?
What are the numbers on the transponder reading?
The reading is nose down.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, can you see any obvious landmarks? For example, the Kwinana Freeway. Can you see that out the window at all?
Yes, I can see Thompson Lake.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, good. I think we have you identified at the moment. Can you see the Jandakot Airport at all? I've activated the rotating light on top of the tower. At the moment it looks like you're heading north, and it should be, if you look directly ahead and then to the right just a little bit, you should see the runways there. Can you see that?
Yep, I'm just going over Thompson Lake. We were originally meant to be going through the boat shed and then coming through, but what runways do you want me to land on?
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, we will try to get you in for runway 30. You can come straight to the airport right now if you like, come direct to Jandakot.
Copy that. Doing a right turn now.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, thanks. We can see you out the window, so we're tracking where you are at the moment. You're doing a really great job. I know this is very stressful, but you're doing an amazing job, and we're going to help you get down to the ground, okay?
Copy that. I'll just do a fly around then.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, there's currently no other traffic airborne at Jandakot at the moment, so you're not going to be getting too close to anyone. That's going to be fine.
Yes, copy that. I've decreased it now just under 2,500, so I'll just maintain this at the moment.
Okay, Tango Foxtrot Romeo, we're getting an instructor out at the moment to help give you more specific information for your aircraft. Right now you're flying in that 1-2 direction, so the runway that you're sort of going in the direction of is going to be opposite direction to where you're going to be flying to. Did you want to make a slight right turn? If you want, or yep, there you go. So just continue that nice right turn for me, and out the right hand side of the window you'll see the runways, and I'll just get you to have a look at the runway you're going to land on.
Copy that. Thanks for your help.
So out the right hand side of the window you're going to see runway 30. You'll see an aircraft waiting on the ground right next to the runway, and that's the threshold that you're going to land on. Can you see that?
Yes, I can see the headlights of the aircraft.
Tango, yes, that's the one we're going to land you on. So what I want you to do now is make a left 90-degree turn to start flying along that runway, and that's going to get you into a nice circle pattern that's going to fly you along the runway and then back onto a left turn to sort of start doing a circle over that runway, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so you just want me to do a circuit around that runway?
That's great. So right now just straighten up, go nice wings level, nice and calm, and straight up the runway and just fly along the runway so you get an idea of what it feels like to be overflying that runway. Tango Foxtrot Romeo, have you landed any aircraft before by yourself or with someone else at the controls with you?
No, I haven't.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, can you tell me how your instructor's doing at the moment? How's he looking?
No, he hasn't woken up. I've just tried to lift his head back up just to check to see how he's going, but he's not responding. So we're going to need an ambulance and somebody here ASAP.
The airplane, the instructor, we do have an ambulance coming. They're on the way. They're going to meet you on the ground and they're going to give him the best care that they can. The most important thing, because he's sitting, if you can, keep his head upright, sort of leaning back against the headrest if there is one, and that'll just keep his airway nice and open for us.
Copy that. Okay, he's opening his eyes now.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, Roger, are you able to communicate with him at all?
No, he's not.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, that's okay. Your job right now is just keep focusing on that aircraft as best you can. Secondary to that is just to keep his head upright and his body upright in the seat. But we're going to get you on the ground very soon and get both of you guys on the ground safely. When you're ready, make that left turn back towards the runway again, and we'll line you up again and just sort of get your feeling for that. If you want, you can start making a nice gentle descent back towards the runway and sort of start lining you up and get a feel for what it feels like to start descending and landing towards the runway.
Copy that.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, do you know how long have you been airborne? Sorry, do you know how much fuel you might have on board?
I'm not too sure on how it works with gallons, but it says I've just over half.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, that's okay. I just had a quick chat actually to your company. They told me you've got 5 hours of fuel on board. So you've got, I think you've spent about an hour airborne so far, so we've got plenty of time to do some practice and rehearsal before we get you on the ground, so nothing to worry about there.
Okay, so when would you like me to get onto the ground then?
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, ultimately it's up to you. We want you to be nice and comfortable before you attempt a landing, so just what you're doing right now and practicing on the runway is really good. So right now, just in this moment, just get a feel for what it looks like with that runway beneath you, and as we slowly descend you towards the runway when you're happy to make that landing.
Yeah, copy that. That crosswind's pretty bad, so I've just got to get used to the way that the aircraft...
You're doing really well. You're doing an amazing job.
Yeah, well, my flight instructor did say that I was the best student he's had.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, that's okay. It's just your speed. You're a little bit too fast, so on the next approach we need you to go a little bit slower. Tango Foxtrot Romeo, and you're doing a really great job. Everything that you're doing is really good. Your turns are really nice and gentle. You're holding your altitude really well. Everything that you're doing is spot on. You're doing a great job. Keep it up.
Thank you. Tango Foxtrot Romeo. I hope they don't think I'm paying for this flight. Sorry to say.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, yeah, no, if they make you pay for it, I'll pay for it with my own wallet.
I wouldn't expect that.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, what we were just talking about before with the instructor, he says that your approach to the runway, so as you were going down to see how low you could get to the runway, you did it perfectly. Your approach down to the runway was perfect. It was just a little bit too fast. So we just need you for the next time just to slow it down a little bit. That was the only problem, it's just a little bit too quick heading down towards the runway.
Yeah, copy that. I was just doing it just so I can actually check. I wasn't going to land, I just wanted to check to make sure what my angle is and how the crosswind is going to feel.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, I've got the instructor in the cab now. His name's Malcolm. I'm going to get him onto the radio now and have a chat to you about the actual landing procedure. He's going to tell you exactly what to do and talk you through what to do with the landing.
Yeah, copy that.
Right, when you turn onto your final leg again, you're going to lower your nose and aim for the runway threshold and do precisely the same thing that you were doing previously when you were approaching the runway.
Copy that, Malcolm, thank you. Would you like me to increase flaps or no?
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, increase power, climb now. Increase power, climb now.
Copy that, flying up, increasing power now. Tango Foxtrot Romeo, I think I was going way too slow for that one.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, it's just the controller again. Yeah, it's just a little bit too low and too far out there. So we want you to stay nice and high until you're established on final, and then we'll bring you down from there.
Copy that.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, still doing a really great job. You're doing an amazing job, and we're going to get you on the ground real soon.
Copy that.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, just to help you maintain that level flight, don't forget your trim as well. Keep the trim nice and set for level flight.
Yeah, I have been.
Great work, you're well ahead of me. Tango Foxtrot Romeo, is Robert awake?
Yeah, he's a little bit awake, but he just randomly tries to change the radio, and I've just told him to just leave things alone for now.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, that's really, really good. He's probably a little bit groggy and not understanding what's happening. You're in charge at the moment, so what you're doing is really, really good. You're handling the situation really well. Keep that up. You're doing really great.
Thank you. Tango Foxtrot Romeo. Thank you.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, we're going to have a go on practicing with the flaps. How does that feel? Tango Foxtrot Romeo, do you know how to work the flaps on the 152?
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, yes I do.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, yep, that's good. We don't want to drop below 70 knots though. So if you are starting to drop below 70 knots, we just need to lower the nose down a little bit, just to maintain that power, and then increase the engine just a little bit, just to maintain the height. How's that feeling?
Yeah, that's feeling pretty good.
Tango Foxtrot Romeo, just a little bit more engine power please. You're dropping a little bit too low there. Yep, that's great. Just a little bit more power. Make sure you're aiming the nose at the threshold. It's the one with the red light sticking on it.
Copy that.
That's really good. Keep maintaining the speed. Lower the nose just slightly. Keep the nose coming down just slightly.
You want me to land?
Up to you, land it. Nose down towards the threshold, nose down. Looking great, mate. This is perfect. Nose down more, nose down more, nose down more, nose down more, nose down more. Perfect, perfect. Power, little bit, power off, power off, power off, power off. Raise the nose gently. Raise the nose gently. Hold it off, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it right there. This is perfect. Hold it, hold it. Very gently start braking now. Gently start braking now, and you're down on the ground. You did it, mate. Well done. That's amazing. You've done so well. Just brake right there on the runway, and we're going to have all the vehicles come out and meet you on the runway. Just hold it right there. You've done absolutely an amazing job. Well done. Tango Foxtrot Romeo, just stop the aircraft there. The vehicles are now going to come out and meet you there. Just, yeah, when you're ready, you can just stop there, and engine down to idle. Tango Foxtrot Romeo, congratulations on your first solo.
Max 与他的家人重聚，他的教官被紧急送往医院。Max 拯救了他们两人的生命。他的教官说，他很幸运与 Max 一起飞行。